All right, Shalom. I'd like to first start off by giving all honor and glory praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach this truth and rule well. Wa Shalom to sincere Akim that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, that's pushing the truth with sincerity and in charity. My name is Yeremia out of the GMS Indianapolis camp that branch out here in Indianapolis, Indiana. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, just going to do a little quick hit lesson. All right, just based off of this article, man. All right, and it says right here, it says, New Orleans police officer dies from plastic surgery complications in South Florida. All right, so, the Lord, he brought judgment down, all right, on this young woman, police officer, all right, or who appears to be of the Northern Kingdom. All right. It says a young police officer who traveled to Miami from Louisiana for cosmetic surgery in March died just days later. It says NBC6 investigates learned she is one of dozens of people, mostly women, who have died in Miami-Dade County after cosmetic procedures in recent years. It says Widelis Rosa was 26 years old and had already accomplished so much. Very bright and promising future. That's how Rosa's sister, Anamin Vasquez, talks about her. Rosa was serving her community as a police officer in the city of New Orleans. She also served her country overseas in the Army Reserves. It says she had just come back from a deployment to Kuwait as a U.S. Army reservist. Vasquez said. She says Rosa is the youngest of 5 siblings, had even bigger dreams for the future. She wanted to work for the FBI, Vasquez said, so she clearly had a plan, but Vasquez says no one in the family knew about Rosa's plans to get cosmetic surgery when she told them she was taking a birthday trip to Miami in March. It says the family says she arrived in South Florida on March 18, and the following day she went to Prestige Plastic Surgery Clinic on Coral Way for pre-operative blood work. According to this invoice shared by Rosa's sister, the procedure included liposuction and fat transfer injections, commonly known as BBL, short for Brazilian butt lift. It shows Rosa paid $7,495 to have fat removed from 12 areas and injected into her backside at Prestige. All right, and this is going off, man. All right, the Israelite woman out here going to going to get a whole surgery. First of all, as an Israelite, you're not supposed to be cutting into your flesh like that. To have fat transferred, you could have went, she could have did a workout, she could have went to the gym, you know what I'm saying, or just did an exercise, but this is one of the things that's promoted and offered here in this wicked, sinful kingdom. Women just have the liberty to go and get a whole surgery, all right, to try to make their ass look fatter or try to make their titties look bigger, man. All right, a whole surgery. And this isn't the first time someone got put to death going through these surgeries, I believe. And these women have so much liberty here in this society, they don't even think twice about it. You know, they just go, they that's a lot of money, man. It's almost like almost 7.5 G's, man. Or 7,000. You know, that's a lot of money, man. All right. And it all ended up to what be judgment, man, at the end of the day, man. All right. So, you know, we're coming into a time to where you women are not going to have the liberty to even go to the salon. You know, these women, we're coming into a time to where these women, man, they're not going to be able to go to the salon, all right, to get their hair done, all right, to get their nails done, to do their makeup, their lashes, all that. The Lord is going to destroy all that. All right. Hey, man, because the majority of the Israelite women be walking up and down Babylon proud, high-minded, you know, thinking they better, you know, they don't even know, man. All right. I could be I could be a police officer. I could be an astronaut. I could be a fire. I don't even know, man. You know, that spirit of you know, just a woman thinking that she's better than a man. You know, that spirit is still is still heavy here in Babylon the Great. You know. And a woman will look down upon you in this society. You know, if you know, if she drives a newer car than you, she might have a better paying job. You know, a better apartment. You know, etc. Right? Hey, man, because these women are carnal, man. All right. And hey, this is judgment of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. So, hey, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32 and verse 9. It says, "Rise, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech." It says, "Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail. The gathering shall not come." Yeah, the vintage shall fail. Yeah, you women, you know that you know go to these salons to get your nails done. All right, put all types of colors in your hair. All right, you know, get your nails done. You know, you know, put fucking all this crazy ass makeup on, man. All right, those days are finna be over, man. All right, man, because when society collapses here in Babylon the Great, Yahweh Ba'Shem is gonna steal out of all of that. Oh, your freedom, your you know, your so-called freedom, you know, to be able to go up and down the street. You know, your freedom to drive a car. You know, your freedom to be in any man's face. Right? Yahweh Ba'Shem is gonna take all that away from you. All right. So really, these Babylonian women are about to be super through in that day. Y'all not gonna be able to get no. When they shut all the stores down, when they shut down Walmart, Dollar General, where y'all gonna get y'all pads? Y'all gonna be out here reeking, hair all fucked up, through as hell. You know. Searching for a man. Hey, and a lot of the men of the Lord are going to turn a lot of you Babylonian women down, man. You know? Hey, man, so judgment is coming. All right, heavy judgment is coming to the majority of these women. Hey, especially the Israelite woman, man. All right, the Israelite, you know, the proud, wicked Israelite women here in Babylon the Great, America, man. All right. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is gonna bring judgment upon y'all, man. All right. Hey, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right here. You know, I like to give all honor, glory, praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem or Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach this truth and rule well. Wa shalom to you, sincere Akim, that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, that's pushing this truth in sincerity and in charity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.